Hello, hello, hello to everybody on Friday, October 12th. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I know I am. I just got a phone call from a branch manager of a warehouse that I do business with, a second branch manager, meaning a different location, and he wants to do business with us. He wants to staff some warehouse and delivery people through us, and I am super stoked because clearly the word has gotten around from the other guy that I did business with that he wants staffing now from me as well. So this basically ties into yesterday's video. Fortune is in the follow-up / repeat business from current clients that you work with, the same whole spiel that we went over. I got super excited, so that's how my Friday started off. But I just wanted to give you a little Friday motivation to let you know that when you start in this business, it might be slow. You're going to have to do a lot of cold email. You're going to have to do a lot of reach outs. You're going to have to connect with a lot of people randomly, out of the blue, just totally being blunt. You're going to be a rando that no one's ever heard of. However, over the course of a couple of weeks, couple of months, whatever it is, you will gain traction. You will get clients. People will hear your name and they'll remember it and they'll start doing business with you. That's how it worked for me precisely, and that's how I started getting clients. That's how I continue to get clients, and it's rinse and repeat from there. So just to give you guys a little nugget, it comes to a point almost where you start to get a lot on your plate and you almost can't even handle what you get on your plate at sometimes. A lot of entrepreneurs can empathize with this sort of thing. A lot of entrepreneurs have the shiny ball syndrome where they're trying to look at a billion different little things. For me, it's kind of recruiting and then YouTube and doing the things that I'm doing. But I focus on, two particular projects, one being my recruiting agency that I started, and then also my YouTube channel and content creation, just to kind of get things out there and teach, because I love to share information. So for me, it's those two. But you have to be laser focused. You have to identify your goals. You have to create a why. What's your why? What do you want to do? What do you want to buy with the money you make? Where do you want to go? What trips do you want to take? What kind of lifestyle changes do you want to make when you make certain amounts of money? Understanding that big picture is huge, and why you would make a shift to starting a business like recruiting for yourself. Do you want to just not have a boss anymore? Do you just want to run yourself? That's what this is about. So those are the decisions you need to make when you're kind of going into this. And I think that the golden nugget to take away from this is really ponder what you want out of life. Think big picture, okay? So I'm 30 years old. I think about, I'm close to midlife, let's say. What do I want the rest of my life to look like? Other people in the same business that I'm in talk about it being a lifestyle business, meaning, my bedroom is 5 steps in that direction. So I don't have to commute. I don't need to jump in my car. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to report to anybody. I don't have to abide by a dress code. Those things are huge for me. Some people just don't give a shit. Some people just don't care at all. And they're like, all right, I'll show up at the office at this time. I'll produce these TPS reports. I'll make sure that I get X, Y, and Z done. And I'll produce X, Y, and Z revenue for the company, not for me. I'll make sure that I'm hitting my goals and my KPIs for the company, not for me. I view things a lot differently. I think that everybody has the capacity within it for themselves to build their own dream and not just the dream of someone else. And so from an entrepreneurial standpoint, I don't want to get too Gary V on you, right? But let's just say, think about it. Understand what's your why. What are your goals? Where do you want to be ultimately in life? And I hope that my channel gives you an avenue, a concept, an idea of a business that you can begin and start viably making money in a simple format. Not business in a box, get rich quick, anything like that. But I want you to follow my content, and I think that if you do, I can explain precisely how you can get there. So we're in the recruiting business. That's what we're going to be talking about nonstop. I just got a call back for a second deal for today, along with 3 other contracts I'm working on for today that I can close up and cash checks for within the next 2 weeks. I don't know what the dollar figures are going to look like, but we're going to do some show me the money videos here in the next month. So I'll figure out what October's total will be. But right now it stands to be somewhere around 20,000 or so. So I think it's going to be a good year. Hopefully it should be low 6 figures. That's what I'm aiming for. None of that is to be braggadocious. This is all informational for you. I want you to understand what your capacity is and what you can do. So let's go. Hit your Friday hard, and I hope everyone is enjoying their day going into the weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.